I'd like to share with you on this week's Parshas, Kedoshim, something very nice from the Rebbe's father, Rabbi Yitzchok Zatzal. We have a pasuk in this week's Parshas. It says, "V'hodarto pnei zoken." You should show honor to the face of an elderly. Simple meaning: if a young man sitting and an elderly man comes in, he has no place to sit, you give him his place. You give him a place to sit. You should honor him. Now all the Mefarshim ask, what's the meaning of pnei, his face? So you should honor an elderly. What does ponim over here mean? Ponai, pnei zoken. The Gemara in Masechta Shabbos, Daf Kuf Nun Beis Amar Aleph, has an interesting play on the words of this pasuk, and the Gemara says, "Hadras ponim zoken." The beauty of a face, the glory and the beauty of a face, is zoken, is the beard. Why is that? What's the beard have to do with the glory of the face, and why is it? It explains in Chassidus, taken from Kabbalah, Zohar. The Rizal talks about it in great length. As we know, a person is created in the image of Hashem. Just like we have a beard, also there's a level of a revelation of, so to say, Hashem's beard. Now, in nature, we find an interesting thing. When a child is born, he's born with hair, or it grows even when he's a baby. On the other hand, the beard, the zoken, only starts developing in a person after the age of 12, 13, and older. So it shows that when a person's inside, his moichin, his understanding, his wisdom, his knowledge starts developing, and also he becomes more an adult, that expresses itself with the growth of the beard. So the zoken, the beard, is a sign that he's maturing. He's developing his energy inside. Just like he's by a person, also is by Hashem. So the Zohar explains that the beard symbolizes to the 13 attributes of Hashem, the Yud Gimel Midas HaRachman, which is a very great revelation of Hashem. The Zohar goes on to explain exactly the 13 different parts of a beard and how it corresponds to each name. And this will understand, explain to Rabbi Yitzchok, this pasuk, because the etymology, the root of the word v'hodarto is hodor, beauty, like we find by Esrik creates hodor. Hadras ponim, the beauty of a face, is the beard. Hadras, the root is hodor, 3 letters, hey dalad resh. So the Zohar explains, and it's brought down in many Chassidus, that the different parts of the beard correspond to the Yud Gimel Midas HaRachman. For example, Hashem starts off, is the 2 payas on the side. Shem Kael is the beginning of the beard that's right below the payas. Not a big part of the beard, that's where it starts growing. The cheeks, that's Ve'emes. And then it explains like this. From the chin and down, which is the main bulk of the beard, on the cheek and on the face, it doesn't grow so much. It starts growing, basically coming down, the main glory of the beard, that's from the cheek down. So the beard, from the chin and going into the neck, coming down, the Zohar divides it into 2 parts. The front, from the chin down, that corresponds to Noit Seir Chesed. Hashem guards and watches over the Chesed, a revelation of kindness of Hashem. The inner part, from the neck down, from under the chin down, that's Vinake. Hashem cleanses and pardons. Everything's clean. There's no sins. Good relationship of a person to Hashem. And that's why it explains in many places. Rebbe's father talks about it a lot, that the Iker and the main two attributes is these two, Noitze Chesed and Venake. They are the main bulk of the beard, and they include all the other 11 attributes. They're like, so to say, like the father and mother of the Yud Gimel Midas HaRachman. And here Rabbi Yitzchok explains so an interesting remes. If you take the last three letters of these two names, Noitze, Chesed, and Venake, you will get the word Hodar. Hodar is Hey Dalad Resh. The last letter of Venake is a Hey. The last letter of Chesed is a Dalad. And the last letter of Noitzer is a Resh. Go back, you have Hodor. Hey Dalad Resh. So here's what Rabbi Levi explains the pasuk so beautiful. Vehodarta, the root is Hodar. If you want the glory and the honor and of the face, the beauty and the honor and then the glory of the face, which symbolizes what? The pnimius, showing that this is a deep, deep revelation, high revelation, just like physically it's showing on the development of the energy of a person, the maturity, so too. The Eibishter Zokein is symbolized, comes out, that's his pnimis, that's ponai, but that the pnei from the Lashon ponim, the pnimis of the Eibishter. That is the Hodor, the last letters of the main attributes, Noitze, Chesed, and Venake, and that's symbolized, that's the main part of the beard, Zokein. So v'hadarta pnei Zokein. You know when you want to get the pnimis, you want to get this revelation of Hashem, when a person has a beard, and especially the front parts of the beard, the Noitze, Chesed, and Venake, the Sefer Teves, the last letters are Hodar. That is the Hadarta. That's the beauty of a person. That's what the Gemara says. Hadar Sponim, the beauty of a face is Zokein, the main part of the beard. When a person has the main part of his beard, that is the Keli, that's the vessel to bring down these great brachas from Hashem, the Yud Gimel Midas HaRachamim, as the Rebbe many places talks about it, about the greatness and the power, what the beard can bring down to a person. There's so many more remozim about this, and just recently a new sefer came out on Parshas Kisisa, and over there we have over 100 pages. So many beautiful remozim about Yud Gimel Midas HaRachamim from Rabbi Levi Yitzchok, and you could look it all up and learn it. It's mind-boggling, all these beautiful explanations. But this is the beautiful explanation of the pasuk. The hadras panim, the pnimius, is through the zokein, the hodar, the beauty and the glory of a person.